Good afternoon, everyone. So, I welcome you all for this question and answer session. So, there are some before starting question and answers. I hope I am audible. So, I welcome you all for this. Okay. So, first of all, don't worry about your faculty ID. If you don't have faculty ID right now, no problem. You can go ahead. We have last still 6 days time. You can find out your faculty ID because of large number of participants. Maybe it is a little difficult to find your faculty ID. We may also try to split into smaller files and try to distribute later onwards. But your focus should be on learning tools. Some have asked for extension of assignment submission date. As we have already mentioned, assignment you can submit anytime during this all 6 days. There is no deadline. Only thing is you try to do daily, because if you don't do it today, tomorrow you have to do 2 assignments. If you don't do tomorrow, you have to do 3 assignments. So there will be always a burden only from your end. I understand if at all there are any uh, administrative works or teaching work assigned by your college or university, you are free to attend them, and you can watch our videos at convenient time. Okay, but doing assignment is only for your purpose. If you do assignment, then definitely you will learn that tool, you never forget. Okay, so don't bother about your assignment, whether you can submit today or not, whether internet connection is there or not, whether you are going to attend some meeting so you are not able to attend. Try to attend this live session as much as possible, because this is only for you. If you have any difficulty, you post it on chat box. I will try to reply now, and most probably or importantly, I will show you the live demo so that you can understand things better. So this question and answer session is going to be live, where I will be showing whichever difficulties you are all having. Okay, fine. Let's take those questions. So let me read those questions. So someone saying that there is a problem in Microsoft login. So I can show you how you can log in with free Microsoft ID. If you don't have, you have to create it. So okay, so go to Microsoft Forms, then click on this Microsoft Forms. Because I have already logged in, it is directly taking to Microsoft Forms. So I will log out this. I will sign out here. Okay. Now I will go to again. Right. So I'll go here. Then I'll click get started, or if you have here, you can sign in. Okay. So if you click on get started, it will ask here either login. If you have already login ID, then you create it. If you have already login, then you sign in. If you don't have, then just click on this create one. Okay, so you click on create one. So it will ask for creating an account. For example, I will write here something like surendra.phd. Okay, then click on next. So here I will write okay. So surendra.phd@outlook.com. So click on next. So this is available. This ID one can create it. Just give some password. Okay. Then click next. Now you can give your first name and last name. We are ready. India. Okay. So you give date of birth. Okay. So I have given my details. Now before proceeding, we need to make sure you are. So we have to enter this captcha. QS QPWS. Okay. Now if everything is right, that's all. Your login ID is created. So there is no problem. Everyone can create their free login ID in Microsoft Forms. Now we have here new form as well as new quiz. Okay. So there is no problem for creating or logging into Microsoft Forms. If you don't have earlier ID, you have to just create a new one. If you have already using for example Microsoft Teams and so on, that same login ID you can use it, right? Okay, so this is one question few people have asked about how uh, we have how we have to log into Microsoft Forms. Okay, now let's take another question. How to create validation for security in Google Form creation. Okay, so how to create validation for security in Google Form creation is someone who asked this question. You go to Google Form, suppose click on some new form. So here I will write enter student roll number. Okay, so I have entered here student roll number. Now if we want to validate something, if you click on this three vertical dots, click on these three vertical dots. Here click on response validation. So if we click on this response validation, then this, so if we click on response validation, here you can see that whether it is a number, whether it is a text, whether it is a length or regular expression. So these four options will be there. Suppose if I say it is a text, then you can give whether it contains or URL, email address, doesn't contain. Okay. So for example, I will give here number, then greater than or it is equal to. Suppose if I say equal to or in between, suppose between, then I'll write here 1 and I'll write here 100. So enter, you can give error message, enter correct roll number. So if a student has to enter between 1 to 100, then only this will be accepted. If it is entered more than 100, it will give error as enter correct roll number. Okay. In this way, one can validate. Suppose in your assignment today, I have given to enter as a URL. So at that time, what I did is you go to text here and contains URL. You select URL, then until unless it has something like www or https, it will give error. So that somebody might have already noticed it. Okay. So for example, at that time, if I want to write custom error text, enter proper or enter valid URL. Okay. In this way, we can create validation. Fine. Next question is in Testmoz, how to set exact start of date and time in online quiz. Okay. So Testmoz doesn't have all features for free. They have some useful features are available only in purchased version. So I will log in with my Okay, so if you go here, we can have settings. So in this you have option for passing and short. Here you can see that how much time do test takers have to complete the test. So here we can give 30 minutes, and how many times one can take the test, either unlimited or one time. Okay, now if we want to give this proper timing, only this duration one should take the test, then there will be a problem, because uh, this Testmoz doesn't support in free version exact timing. Here for example, whoever take the test, they will be allowed 30 minutes, anytime they can take the test. But if we want to schedule it, then this free version doesn't support in Testmoz. Okay, so free version of Testmoz doesn't support the scheduled time of examination. It can only allow you to set timing, how much time one can take the exam, no matter when they will log in. Okay, and also whether unlimited time he can take or only one time he can take, in that way. But if we want more features, then Testmoz one should purchase it. Fine. Now another one, login problem in Microsoft, that I have already explained. Shall we install Telegram app in laptop? Of course, you can install Telegram app in laptop. You can easily access whatever you have on mobile. Same thing will be visible on laptop also. It is more convenient. Uh, Whoever having laptop, they can install this Telegram app. Telegram has desktop version. You can install. Still will be good if you can send a PDF as to what to do in home assignment. So in home assignment, actually, I have today's home assignment is what we have to submit three. We have to create three different forms, and we have to send. We have to submit those links. Okay. So many people have asked, sir, how to submit this home assignment. I will show you here. For example, this I have created. So assume that we have created this Google form. Okay, demo form. I have added some. Okay, one second. So I have created this form. Assume that you have added some 5 to 10 questions. Then how can I share this link with home assignment or with students? That I have already explained on clearly video, but still I can show here. Go to this send option. So once click on this send option, you have here link, and make it this shorten URL. So now you copy this. Once you copy this, I will also open that form. Here I have asked for this home assignment submission. So I am going to click here. So you can see that around 397 people have already submitted. So how we have to submit? For example, here insert link of Google form which you have created. So I will paste it here. So in this way, now after that you have to go to Microsoft Forms. We have to create a form. Then we have to paste it here. Similarly, you go to Testmoz. So for example, this Testmoz I have created. Okay, and I will submit here. And what is remaining is Microsoft form. So once you create your Microsoft form, for example, demo form. Okay, I have added one question, name of the student, right? Then fine. So this name of the student is sorry, it is not a multiple choice question. I will add a text. So name of the student. So add some questions. Now you, if you want to send this, copy this link. Your form is created. Of course, you have to add questions. I am skipping those questions. Only these three links you have to submit. One is Testmoz link, another one is Microsoft form, another one is Google form. So these three links we have to submit. And I already mentioned here, this is not compulsory. If you are not able to find, you leave it this blank. Name of the teacher and your email ID. so that then you can submit it. Is that clear? So I'll write here my mail ID and I'll write here. So I have filled all my details. At present, suppose assume I don't have faculty ID, so leave it blank today. And I have inserted 3 links. Now I will submit. That's all. Thank you. Your home assignment has been submitted. So keep screenshot of this if necessary until at least you receive your certificate. So in this way, this is the there is no difficulty or there is no confusion. Every day home assignments will be of this kind. Only thing what you have to do is when it is asked to create a form or something, you have to add, you take some topic and add questions accordingly so that you will learn things better. Fine. Next is you are using OBS Studio for live streaming. Just a query. Yes, I am using OBS for live streaming. As of now, also I am streaming through OBS. This you will learn in third day that how we can use OBS for live streaming, and you don't require to pay anything. If you want to record your videos, you can record offline also. You don't require internet connection. That you will learn at the third day. Okay, fine. Next is how do we collaborate in Testmoz? Okay, so this free version we don't have collaboration in Testmoz. If you can pay it, then it is available. Okay, uh, can create a Google form and Microsoft form in mobile. Yes, of course, you can create your Google form as well as Microsoft form from mobile itself. There is no problem. You just open your web browser. You open your web browser and start typing Google form, or you start typing Microsoft form. It will be as it is, just like from how you are creating from mobile. Okay, fine. Sir, what kind of form we should create? Means any specific or in general? Okay, so there is nothing. For example, as a teacher, better you take your subject. So from your subject, you create a Google form, you create a Microsoft form, you create a test using Testmoz. Once you take your subject, then there is no question. But it is not compulsory. You can take any topic. What home assignments are is meant for you. You should learn things properly. Okay. Then next question. Sir, you said that save all the assignment. How to save created Google form? So I have already explained. You take that Google form and you take that link. Okay. Do we have any limit of questions in Google form or Microsoft form? So it is a good question. So do we have any limit of questions in Google form or Microsoft form? I can say practically there is no limit. Practically in the sense regularly if we want to create a registration form, regularly if you want to conduct a test, regularly if you want to conduct a survey, for all these things, how many questions you prepare, it is not going to be a problem because the responses and all it will be calculated in lakhs. For example, Google form accepts up to 10,000 responses, 10 lakhs responses. Okay, so that usually doesn't occur. So I can say practically there is no limit. For all regular purposes, we can use any number of questions. Okay, next is how to create Microsoft account. I am not getting how to access the code and all. So I have already explained in this question and answers how to create a Microsoft account freely. It takes only 1 or 2 minutes. Fine. How to delete a question once the Google form is completed and go to preview. This is not a difficult one. Whenever you are going to preview, suppose I'll open some Google form. Here I opened a untitled form. Okay, I have previewed. Here I will add one more question. Enter student mobile number. Okay, suppose these two questions I have added. I will preview it. Assume that second question is not correct. I want to delete. So go back. Here. Okay, go back and you can delete any question you want. Suppose you don't want this question, you can delete it. Anytime you can delete question or anytime we can add question. It is not a problem. Okay, even after submitting form also you can make changes. Whatever changes we made, it will be visible, applicable after that. Then login testimony once please. So this login, okay, log into it. So when you click on this Testmoz, one second. So this Testmoz, when you log in, it shows two things. One is student login, the other one is administration login. So student login, so when you give this link to students, they have to enter their name, suppose Ramesh, and his password, which you have shared with your students. Okay, so when you share with your students this passcode, they have to enter to take this set. Okay, suppose I'll write here, I don't know, I didn't remember, 1 2 3 4 5. It says invalid passcode. So if that passcode is not correct, until unless they enter the correct password, it cannot take into login, right? And if you want to administrator, that means as a teacher, if want to log into that, then click on this administrator. So once you click on this administrator, it will ask for password. So whatever password you have created at that time, then now you are ready. You can see settings, and you can check your questions also, right? If you want, you can make changes, and you can publish it. This is your test published. This is the URL which you want to share. Then you can also see the results whoever attended here. Okay, so in this way one can use this Testmoz. Testmoz is very user friendly. It is very easy to use, and even in a mobile with weak internet connection also it works. So this works at even you have negligible small internet connection also. So this Testmoz is very user friendly. It doesn't take much internet space to load. Okay, fine. Then for Microsoft Forms, it does not appear share and share collaborators. Instead, it shows send. There are no options like you had. One should remember is that this Microsoft Forms, uh, for premium users, they have some extra features. For free users, they don't have some features. Okay, so now I have logged in as a free user. So for free user, there is no option for upload a file. I can show here. If I click on this, then now you can see that there is no upload option here. Question of upload question. Whereas for premium user, there is an option called upload question. Okay, so one question which is not available for a free user is upload a document. That is not available. That is available only for regular or registered users with institution. You can call it premium user. Okay. Similarly, you can have this send option. When you click on this send option button, then you can copy this. If you want, you can have this QR code or embedding option. But as somebody said, there is no option here for collaboration. Collaboration is only available for within organization to organization. That means you should have a premium user account if you want to access that. And this is, we have not paid anything. Microsoft is offering a free plan for educational institutions. So you can you can talk to Microsoft from your college. You can talk to Microsoft. They will help you to get free premium accounts for your institution. That one can get it easily. Okay, fine. So Microsoft Forms, just like how Google Suite is there, Google Suite. In this similar way, Microsoft also has different plans. One of the plan is free for colleges and institutions. One can try that. Sir, how many questions should be there in each form? So as I said, 5 to 10 questions you can prepare. How many different questions are there? Try to go through it and add different questions. How many more questions you add, that much you are more comfortable. That is only for your practice. Okay, but at least 5 to 10 questions should be there. Okay, so today's presentations were excellent, but watching 4 videos per day keeps us very busy. Can we have strictly 3? Fine. So this is a what I want to say here is our intention is to provide some as information as possible, but there is no hurry. We are not imposing you to learn all the tools. You learn at your own speed. There is no compulsory. If you are feeling difficulty, definitely from next day we'll try to reduce one tool less. That means tomorrow we'll discuss two tools. You learn those two tools, and uh, if whatever remaining tool is remaining, we will try to adjust in remaining days if possible. Otherwise, there is no problem. So there is no compulsory that you should learn all the tools. Please remember, it is for your purpose only. It is not for, we are not here to test your knowledge. We are here to help you in learning as many as tools possible. So whoever having difficulty in learning all the three tools, learn whichever you feel. There is no problem. And if you are not able to do it today, learn those things tomorrow. Otherwise, learn it day after tomorrow. All these 6 days you will have, try to learn it. Even if in 6 days, still if you can't learn all the tools, again we will give some more time for your assignments to complete. So don't worry, don't rush it, don't think that you have to submit only today. Try to do it, because each tool will be at least some half an hour. Within half an hour you can watch and you can learn. Okay, so if you are not going that much speed, I can understand, because in our group, from language teacher is there, science teacher is there, social science teacher is there, each and everyone is there. We have to keep in mind about all the teachers. So we are not forcing you to submit all the assignments today itself. You have time, you take your time, and if you are not able to learn all the tools, no problem. You go to next day, and whenever you have free time, read it again. Remember, this is for you only. If you learn, it will be definitely useful for you, and these videos will be available anytime. You can keep on watching. Okay, why we kept three tools or two tools? Because if you have any difficulty during these live sessions, we can explain. That is the only reason we have kept more tools. Okay, instead of keeping one or two tools. But tomorrow definitely there will be two tools on learning management system. We don't put three tools. Fine. How can we write alphanumeric letters or symbols in quiz questions? So we cannot write in Google Forms these symbols and equations. I repeat, these symbols and equations we cannot write in Google Form as it is. We may have to insert as an image, but that is the reason we have included Microsoft Forms. So Microsoft Forms supports this type of symbols, letters in quiz that you might have seen already in your demo video, whatever videos we have given. Quickly I can show here. So to here, add new question. So if you click on this for a normal form, here if you click right click, then there is no math support here. Okay, so in Microsoft Forms, if you click on quiz, in this quiz you have option called math. Okay, so here if I click on this, now you can see that there is a math symbol is there. Okay, so you can, when if you want to use symbols or equations in your form, then better use your Microsoft Forms. As you can see that here, you can see that math support is there if you select your form as a quiz in Microsoft Forms. This is one of the advantage, especially whoever mathematics teachers are there, or whoever teachers require some symbols, superscripts, subscripts, and so on. Then you can blindly use Microsoft Forms. It is not at all a difficult. Okay, fine. Now, next question is, in Testmoz, which link file I have taken either published or name and password. So that published one you have to take, but remember you have to type HTTP like this HTTP. Don't just type Testmoz and so on, because HTTPSW, this much you can submit it. Okay, like this much you can submit it. Admin as well as without admin, it is same. It takes to same web page. Only either you have to log in as a student or you have to log in as a teacher or administrator. Fine. Is it possible to do mathematics typing in Google Form? So I already explained mathematics. For mathematics, Google Forms you can forget. At present, it doesn't support straight away. I say that it doesn't support straight away. What you have to do is you type some mathematics, you save it as an image, and you upload as an image. That doesn't look that much good. So if you are a mathematics teacher, you want to type mathematics, go for Microsoft Forms, which is also freely available. How to generate certificate on Google Form? This will be discussed on last day. In fact, we will be discussing 3 different ways one can generate certificate. So wait till last day. Okay. If don't know LaTeX to print mathematical expressions, can we use Microsoft Math equation? Yes, exactly. You can use in Microsoft Forms. Normal mathematics editor is there, equation editor that you can use and you can type. But as a mathematics, if you are a mathematics teacher, I suggest you to learn LaTeX. There may be some faculty development programs, so you can join and learn LaTeX. Next is my question for you: how to grade essay questions in Testmoz, as it depends on manual correction. So the result says waiting for response. Please take it up. Fine. So in Testmoz, if you have a question which is essay type, then obviously it should be evaluated manually. So to evaluate manually, you log in your Testmoz as an administrator, then you click on this results. So if you click on this results, here students' names will be there and their questions, each question will be there and their marks will be there. Okay. So now, for example, this tick mark is there. If at all it is a essay type question, then there you will see question mark. So you click on that question mark. Okay. Then it will show that based on that you go through his answer or her answer and give marks accordingly here. Okay. Is that so? I repeat again, you go to results. In results, suppose assume that the fourth question is essay type question. Then for everybody whoever opted that, it will be given as a question mark. So once this question mark is there, then that question mark, click on that question mark for each and every student. Obviously we have to check manually only. So manually we have to go each and every person, click on that question mark. It will take to that concerned question, and based on his answers we should give marks here manually. Okay, fine. How can I give negative marking in any quiz? Which software is available? If not possible, in MS Forms or Google Forms or Testmoz. Okay, so at present in Google Form or Microsoft Form, negative marking is not there, but in Google Forms, partial marking is there. In Microsoft Forms, partial marking is not there. For example, just like in net set examination, net JRF, if two options are correct, student has to enter 2. Even if he enter 1, he don't get any marks. So it is similar in Microsoft Forms, whereas in Google Forms, recently they have given an update where partial marking is allowed. But at present, negative marking is not there in that Google Form or Microsoft Form. Okay. Fine. If we don't have Microsoft account, then how can we make Microsoft Form? I already first question I have answered today is how you can create Microsoft Form by logging into freely. Okay, just like it is similar. If you want to create a Google Form, obviously you require Gmail account. So similarly, if you want to create a Microsoft Form, you require your Microsoft Outlook email ID. Okay, that you can easily create freely. There is no problem. I have shown you already this demo. Okay. And what topic should we take to create forms? It is already answered. How to generate certificates through Microsoft Form? See, Microsoft Forms, as far as I know, there is no direct way you can generate certificates. But of course, on last day we are going to tell how you can create certificates using Excel sheet, whatever data we have, and using something called mail merge. We can generate certificates freely and we can send automatically. Okay. So for certificates, you should wait till last day or fifth day. Sorry. Then please explain Microsoft Forms. So I suggest you first go through our video, and wherever doubts you have, you can ask. Okay. How to write mathematics equations in Testmoz. Okay. So this Testmoz free version doesn't support mathematics, but it supports in paid version. See, this Testmoz costs around 4,000 rupees. If your college or university can afford, you can buy it. Okay. So for example, I will write here. Then you can see this superscript and subscript. If you want to purchase, buy, or if you want to use this insert math, then if I click on this, it will say that Testmoz is free to use, but some features are only available $50. Okay, so it costs $50, or for some educational institutions, they give 50% discount, I think. So around $25 to $30, one will get Testmoz. So if you want to use mathematics, then right now completely free available is Microsoft Forms. Even Testmoz doesn't support mathematics in free version, but it supports in paid version. Okay. Is there any version of Microsoft? Because when I was making the Microsoft form, there were some different options other than you were showed in the video. So that I already explained. Colleges and institutions can sign up for some premium account where they will have some extra. For example, entire organization, they will be given some email ID and extra other features. Okay. I have created Microsoft form but don't know where to add answer. So adding answer is not a difficult one. For example, this is a quiz, then solve, or who is the Prime Minister of India currently. Okay, then if you start typing here, you can see that there is a tick mark here. So if you just click on tick mark, I'll write here Mr. Narendra Modi. Okay, and here I'll write Dr. Manmohan Singh. Right, so this is correct answer, so immediately you can select this. Now it is given correct answer. So one of the advantage of Microsoft Forms is answers you can directly give there itself. Okay, which is correct answer and so on. And if it is marks, here you can directly give. Here you can see that there is a points also, so you can immediately give. You don't need to separately open some answer key and so on. Immediately you can select which is correct answer, and you can also give how many marks for that at the same dialog once you select as a quiz. Okay, now correct answer response to show student after exam in Google form. So this one can have, you can show answers to students after the exam. That you can go here, you can go to settings. So in this settings, here you can have, if you enable quiz, then you have option. You enable this as a quiz. Once you enable this as a quiz, you have options here. Respondents can see missed questions. Okay, that means whatever student missed, that question they can see it. Correct answers, if you select this, they will see the correct answer if they have written wrong, or point value for each question, how many marks they got. Okay, so these three options are available for quizzes, that they can see correct answer, missed question, marks for each question, and so on. Right, right. Now then, how to delete a question from Google form, that I have already explained. How to create Google form. How to create Google form, you have to watch video. We have explained through presentation PPT as well as video. So this question can be answered only if you watch video. Sir, can you explain settings in Google form creation? So I have already explained here. These settings are there. So settings are mainly classified into three categories. One is general. So here, if you select this collect email address, it is always suggested to tick this one, because at least maximum errors will be corrected if you select this collect email address. If there is no @ symbol, if there is no .com and so on, then it gives error. Okay, then limit to one response. If one person can only submit one time, then you select this. But if you select this, they have to log into their account to submit the form. Without login, they cannot submit the form. And you can allow after submission whether they can edit or not. If you are collecting some information where you can frequently keep on updating, then you can select this edit after submit. Okay. Under presentations, then shuffle question order. Suppose you are conducting quiz, if you want to question order should be shuffled, then you can select this shuffle question order. Okay. Confirmation message, just like what I have typed. Thank you. Okay. Your assignment has been received. Okay. Something you can write. This will be displayed once they submit the form. Then quizzes, I have already explained here. These many options are there for quizzes. Okay. Now, in Google Form, can we ask students to use their college IDs for security? In Google Forms, can we ask students to use their college IDs for security? See, the problem is in Google Form, at least what I know, I am explaining. I may be wrong. You can correct me. That validation, we cannot. We can put validation for each question. Suppose we can say that write a number between 1 to 100, write a number between 1 to 10,000 and so on. But or you can have combination of text and numbers and so on. So you can say that enter your college ID. Then they will write their college ID. But it is not possible to check whether that college ID is existing, whether it is okay or not. Google will only check whether it is a number, whether it is a text, whether it is a URL, something like that. Okay. So we cannot, as of now, we cannot give unique number for each student, only such that if he enter, then only it is acceptable. But usually you can tell students enter your roll number. Okay, based on your roll number, your marks will be evaluated and so on. So obviously they will enter their roll number properly. Fine. What should I do if I want my respondent should get a copy of his her response in Google Form? So this I have. It is very easy. You can go to settings, then you can here you can click on this response receipts. So after clicking on collect email address, you can see this response receipts. So if you go to this question mark symbol, respondents receive a copy of their response. If you click on this, then there is option if respondent requests it or always. That means if I select this, after submitting form, it will ask whether you want this should be received to your mail or not. Or you can select always. If you select always without he or her consent, it will be directly sent to mail. But if you click on this, it will ask whether you require the copy of this or not. Right? So it is there in the settings. Three assignments for each day will be too much. We understand. So that's why we are giving enough time. We are not closing this link immediately today. All assignment links will be available all throughout these 6 days. Okay, and if necessary, we will allow few more days extra. So don't worry. You try to learn on your own speed. You no need to learn with somebody other speed. Okay. Sir, in case points in quiz, Google Forms don't show on top right corner of the question, then how the points or marks will show? What we have to do it. Okay. So in Google Forms, if we want to enter marks and answer key, what you have to do is here. I'll add one more question. Okay. So here I will say suppose who is Mr. X? Suppose I'll write something. Okay. Then I want to make it this as, for example, anything. Okay. Beam. Don't bother about this question. What I'm saying. Beam. Okay. Shiva. Okay. So suppose you want to say which is the correct answer and which is how many marks we should give. Then you click on this answer key. So if you click on this answer key, here you can see that there is an option. So just click on this answer key. Now this box will open, right? So this box will open. You select, suppose this is B. This is correct answer. Now you can see here there is a marks assigning. You can give how many marks you want. You can assign it. After assigning, you click on this done. So if you click on this done, then this will be recorded. This will be saved. So for this question, so in Google form, for each and every question, if it is a quiz, you have to click on answer key, then go to answer key, you have to select which is correct answer and you have to give marks there. Whereas in Microsoft Forms, directly for every question, there will be directly marks and which question is correct, you can select it, right? So in that way, in this sense, Microsoft Forms are little easier than Google Forms in that particular scenario. Okay, fine. Next question. I have created Microsoft form but don't know where to add correct answer, that I have already explained. So which one is more user friendly? Next question is one second. One second. Where is the question? Okay, let's take another question. If we create a survey from using Google Forms, then how to analyze the data collected? Is automatically data analysis possible with Google Form? That is possible here. I can show you some already collected data so that you can understand better. Okay, for example, here I have conducted some exam, then people have responded, some 112 people have responded. So if you want to see it, we should go to click on this responses. So if we click on this responses, then there will be average, median, range, and how many marks people got, how many marks individual student got. All these things will be there, and for each question there will be analysis for each question. Okay, so these things you can see it available under response tab, right? Then if you want to go and do it on your own, then obviously you can go to this view response sheet. You click on this response sheet, so Google sheet will open just like Excel sheet. There you can apply for any cell, whichever graph you want to do it manually, right? Okay. Now the other one, may I give home assignment in Marathi? Obviously, language should not be a problem. You create it and you give it language. We don't mind. You should know how to use it. That's all. How to send link of Google Forms through WhatsApp? I already explained in this video itself. You just go to send, copy that link, and you can send it to WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp, Telegram, anywhere you can. How to add correct answer? This I have already answered. Like Google Form, can we use short URL in Microsoft Form also? So directly, like in Google Form, in Microsoft Form, there is no short URL available straight away. But whether you may know it or not, you can make it any URL short using free websites. You can go to Google and type here short URL. Okay, so if you just search short URL, then you have short URL is there, tiny URL is there, so many other things will be there. You can go to any website, they are all secure. You can paste that form. For example, here I'll copy this. Now go here. Okay, I recommend use tiny URL. Okay, so this tiny URL is a good one. It never expires. So just paste it here, enter a long URL. So you enter this one and make tiny URL. So now you can see that this much is your URL. Okay. Sorry, this is your URL. So take this and you paste it and you can share with anyone. So in this way, one can make it URL short. It is not a problem. Okay. So directly it is not available in Microsoft Form, but using from internet, just like use tiny URL. From tiny URL, there are number of options are there, but tiny URL is more than sufficient. Go to tiny URL, then you can shorten that URL and share with others. Okay, that's good question. While submitting assignment of day one, test mode link is not accepted. It shows please enter URL. So you might have noticed that because I have made that question as an URL. So what you should do is you should type HTTPS or www dot like that. Okay. So when you go to your HTTPS, you can see that this HTTPS you have to add. Once you add that, that error won't come. Okay. Fine. Can we create one Google form in English and Marathi? This Google Forms and all, it supports language, so you can create uh, English as well as in Marathi. You have to use that languages for that. Can be possible to add timer to each question in Google Form? So there is no possibility of adding time to each question, but you can add overall timing to Google Form using time limit and other add-ons are there. You can use that. Similarly, in Microsoft Form also, you can give starting date and ending date with time also if necessary. Okay. Is there any add-ons for inserting equations in Google Forms or quiz? See, Google Forms, as I said, it there is one add-on which supports on Google Chrome, but it is basically again adding like a image only, and it is 14 days free trial. After 14 days, it doesn't work. Okay, there is something called Equato, EQAATIO, Equato, but that is not good way to use because it just insert whatever equation you have typed as a image. That you can do without using any add-on also. You type something and take that screenshot as an image and you can upload it. Okay, so at present in Google Form, if you want to add mathematics, symbols, equations or chemistry structures, the only best way is save that as an image and upload that as a, in that question, upload as an image. Okay. Sir, sometimes we fill the form and receive a thank you mail. That I already said. You can go there and response after submitting. You will immediately receive thank you for submitting your mail. That one can set. I have already explained it. Okay. Okay. If it is possible to do it in Android phone, obviously you can do it. Microsoft Forms, Google Forms, and Testmoz all supports on any Android phone or iPhone, any mobile it supports. Okay. Wherever internet browser is there, you can use it. Okay, what is faculty identity? So don't bother about faculty ID at present because we have 9,000 registrations. In 1 or 2 days, I will try to split into smaller parts. I will share it. There you can search it better way and you find out at least by the time of certificate distribution, you should know your faculty ID. So don't worry about that at present. How to give answer key in Microsoft Forms, that I have already explained. Please share this video to us. Obviously, this is available anytime you can use it, sir. And I will share, as by your request, I will share it in Telegram also after this session ends. How to display some specific questions on the basis of candidates selection option on Google Form. It is a good question. How to display some specific questions on the basis of candidates specific selection option on Google Form. That this specific form is called branching. I mean, okay. So, for example, I can quickly show it here. So what you have to do is you have to create different sections. For example, for creating sections, here you click on add section. I'll write here math. Okay. Then I will create one more. I'll write here physics, and I will create one more section. suppose social science, and for example I will add one more section, say some language, right? So you have some 5 sections, and a student should enter something. Based on that, he will go to that particular section, right? So for that, here I will write, I will add a question. So I will write here, student, select your subject. Okay, so we click on select your subject. Here I'll write math, then I'll write physics. Okay, then I'll write here, okay, I have written social science. Okay, and I'll write another one, languages. So now student will answer this. Then you go to this, click on, okay, go to section based on answer. So click on this, go to section based answer. Now if student select this math, then what he has to select, go to here is section, go to section 2. So if he select physics, go to section 3. Social science, go to section 4. If it selects, then go to section 5. So in this way, suppose if you preview this question, here it will ask select your subject. So I am selecting my subject. Suppose I select math, then if I click on next, it will go to that further. Of course, I have to enter here my email ID and so on. So okay, so if I click on this, it will go to that next section. There I have not added any question. For example, if I add some questions, it will be answered only to that. After that, you can give submit this form. In that way, one can use it. Similarly, in Microsoft Forms has advantage here. You can in Google Forms, you can go only from section to section, whereas in Microsoft Forms you can go from question to question. That means within sections you can go from question to question, or from section to section also you can go. So Microsoft Forms has advantage. By answering one, depending on one question, you can go to next question. Suppose if I say, for example, whether your college is NAC accredited. If I say yes, then it will go for asking what is the grade. If I say no, then it will skip that question and it will go to next question. So branching is available for each question. Here add branching in Microsoft Forms, which is very good and very useful. Whereas for each question, branching is not available in Microsoft Forms. Fine. Next, when we upload any video on YouTube, then how can people see it live? See, there are two things. One is either you go live, just like how we are doing, or you record your video and upload it on YouTube, share the link with others. Uh, as far as I concern, best way is if you are recording a lecture, then record offline. We will explain how to use OBS. So using OBS, you can record your video excellently. Then you upload it on your YouTube. Then share that link with others. Okay. Uh, if you are asking for live streaming, that we will explain on when we are using OBS. Okay. But problem exists with live streaming is that we don't have proper internet connection and so on. So maybe live streaming as of now may not be that much feasible. We should have a proper internet connection and so on. Okay, fine. For true or false question, what is the method in Google form? So it is not a difficult one. You add any question here. So you select here uh, multiple choice. Okay, then you make it only true or false. Okay, for example, you type just something. Do you know ICT tools? So you just simply write yes. That means yes or no. So in this way, you can create true or false statement. So true or false statement is directly not available in Google Forms, but that is actually a multiple choice question with two options available. That's all. So in case we need to refer to these links feature, how do we access them? So this YouTube link I will share with of course it is available always in my YouTube channel, and also I will share it on Telegram group also so that you can see it later. Sir, how can we upload the today assignment? You please refer this video at the beginning. I have explained. how to upload. Clearly I have given. About assignment, first is uh, any certificate add-on available in Testmoz. So no, Testmoz doesn't create any certificates. Is it compulsory for the students to log in while filling up the forms? So if you say response to only one limit, if you restrict student to only one time, then compulsory login is required. Otherwise, it doesn't require. This one second. Sir, can we combine new form and new quiz as in Google form, first and second page? We need students' details and questions in second page. Obviously, you can do that. You use sections. In first page, you put only student details, and from second section, you put it as a questions, so that that will come in second page. So using sections, you can organize properly. Certificate add-on in Testmoz is not available. Uh, how we provide correct answer question Testmoz, that I have already explained. If you want, I can tell again here. So so whichever you check it, that is already there. Whichever is you are selecting, they are all correct answers. So selecting correct answer, giving marks, they are all very easy in Testmoz as well as Microsoft Forms, but it is not that straightforward in Google Forms. You have to go separately and enter it. Okay. Before sending the links, whether we have to upload them. Uh, I mean, you just click on send, you will get the link, you upload that. I explain the creation in Google Forms. Sir, you please watch video. It requires at least 20 to 30 minutes. Also, please read the questions properly. Sir, I am reading. Maybe if I am not louder, I will read it louder. Okay. How many students can take test on Testmoz? So in Testmoz, in free version, any number of students can. That means unlimited number of students can take the quiz. But uh, in free version, only first 100 students results we can watch. That means if suppose assume that 500 students have taken the test, then only 100 results, first 100 students who have given the results, we can only analyze in free version. So in free version, only 100 students we can analyze the results, but anyone can take the test. There is no limit on taking the test in Testmoz free version. Okay, so as I keep on repeating, many people are asking about assignment submission. Assignment submissions will be available throughout, links will be available throughout this 6 days. Even first day assignment will be available until 6th day also. Okay, so don't worry if you are not able to finish, you can finish at tomorrow also, but tomorrow assignments will be there. So keep that and plan accordingly. Okay. Oh. So somebody asked they want to shuffle the question within the section. So within the section, questions is not shuffling not available. It is randomly it comes. But in Microsoft Forms, some few questions we can freeze it. We don't need to shuffle them. Okay, that I can show here. So these shuffle questions, there is a option called lock questions. So if you click on these lock questions, from which question 1 to 3, we can lock them. Remaining questions will be automatically shuffled. That is a good option, because name of the student and his roll number, such questions should not be shuffled. That is there in Google form, but in Microsoft form, it makes more sense that this shuffling option is available, but with this lock questions is also available. That means which particular questions we can lock it, only remaining questions will be shuffled, and that is a very good move. Without having email ID, how can we send form to different people? Obviously, you can share that link through WhatsApp, Telegram, or any other social media like Facebook and so on. Okay, even though some question is not relevant to today, OBS is not compatible to Windows 7. Of course, it is compatible to Windows 7. When we discuss on third day, we will give links also at that time. Wait till third day. Okay. Assignment you can submit only once. Make sure. So when you are submitting, don't submit in hurry. Okay. Can you share links for tomorrow by tonight? We will try to share it. How to import questions from Excel to Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. This is not straight away available. Is it possible to generate? There are so many questions are there. It is aware. How to show results and responses in Testmoz, that I have already explained. You log in as an administrator, then go to results. Here you can see how many people have written the exam, average score, and so on. You can export, that I have already explained in video. You can export in point grade. 3 different ways you can export it. Okay. How to prepare 30 minutes audio online lecture? Is it compulsory every day? No, it is not compulsory for every day 30 minutes. It is a like instead of test we have given this time as a teacher. We want to give you how you can prepare online lecture. So on preparation of 30 minutes online lecture is last at the end after 6 days. You, based on those tools you have to submit, but there is only one video is required, not every day. Okay. How many times questions data live in Google Form? It has initially I have written, but that it the question assignment link expires by 11:55 p.m. But after that, I have also explained that due to many requests from many teachers, we are allowing this assignment links active throughout the program. Okay. How to set timer for quiz in Google Form and expiry time for the form? Okay, so you have to require a add-on. I can show you quickly how you can add timers. So you if you click on this add-ons buttons will be there. Whoever first time using Google Forms, this may not be available. So just click on this 3 vertical dots. So if you click on 3 vertical dots, then here you may be having this add-ons button. So you click on this add-ons button, then you install whatever add-ons are required. So one of the add-on is to set time limit is this email notifications for Google Forms. So if you click on email notifications for Google Forms, then it says limit form responses. Okay, so you click on this limit form responses, then it will load here. Here you can say that when it will start, starting date. Suppose I will select today 1st July, and time I can give, for example I will give here 6. Then end date, today itself I will select, and I will select here 7. Okay, click on OK. So you can see that only this form will be available 1 hour. So within that 1 hour it should be it will close automatically, or after turn off after entry. Suppose if I say here 1000 entries, suppose we have registered Google form, we have sent to everyone. For example, after 1000 entries, this form should close automatically. So this limit Google form responses, you just click on save. Okay. If you want enable every day also, you can enable it. So you click on save. So this form, whoever submit, if 1000 entries are received within this time 1 hour, it will be automatically closed. Otherwise, this will be active for 1 hour. Okay. In that way, we can set time limit for Google Forms. For Microsoft Forms also, you can set timing. Here, start date is there and end date is there. You can select the in that 1 hour, it will be active. Okay, fine. Where we have to submit today's assignments, I have explained already in this video. I have given the link. You have to submit those links by opening that Google form. If I don't want to allow a student to quiz 2 who has not given quiz 1, any setting in Google Form or Microsoft Form. So no, there is no direct straight setting in such way that if somebody attended your first quiz or not, it doesn't, you cannot give any such type of branching. Okay. Fill in the blanks in the Google Form is case sensitive. How to overcome it? That it doesn't, you have to give more options. When you select case sensitive, for example, so if I take this short answer, then you can keep on giving more answers. Uh, Here, if you click on mark, you can keep on adding answers, and you can click this mark all other answers incorrect. So if you want to use such type of thing, make sure you give all different uh, correct answers with including case sensitive. Okay. Any tool for conducting practical exam? What is meant by practical exam in the sense what I should understand, but practicals it may not be as convenient as physical experiment. His college domain ID is necessary for creating Microsoft Forms. Is not necessary. We can create easily. That I have already explained in this video. You can go through it. Everyone can create ID, but we have to do is select Outlook.com like that. Outlook.com. Okay. So you can watch at the beginning. There you will come to know how to create Microsoft Forms freely. Okay. Sorry, Microsoft ID freely. So if you don't want to set passcode for Testmoz, you don't need to give password, but it is always good to give some passcode so that no others will, especially when you are conducting in your class, only students will attend this one. Okay. Oh, so there is nothing something called attendance link. Whoever attend, you can post your question here and submitting your home assignments and so on. We are not insisting every day you have to be available for our live sessions and so on. Make it convenient if possible. Try to attend so that it is beneficial for you. If at all any meeting is there, any other teaching workload is there, you are free to skip this one. Okay. Can we export results in CSV format more than 100 students in Testmoz in free version? No, sir. In free version, we can see only 100 students results. So we can only export 100. We cannot export more than 100 in that way. Can we add diagrams on Testmoz? So to add diagrams on Testmoz, you create that as a image, but in free version, only images you can add which are available on website. If you have some image on computer, that you cannot add it. So in Testmoz, you can add images. So for example, go to questions, you click on insert something, whatever. Then if you select here, there is an option called insert image. Okay. So if you click on this insert image, it will ask for some URL where already that image is available. If you can give that URL, if it is correct, it will accept. This option is there upload image, but that is not for free users. It is only for premium users. Okay. So this option, if I suppose select downloads, it says that this is available only for premium users. Okay. So but this this URL we can give it. If suppose assume that on some website some image is already available, that URL you can give it. Once you say start inserting, it will accept that image. Okay. Oh, fine. Sir, I had published the test but forgot to create a password for students. How to correct this? So you can log in with your as an administrator, then you can set the password. You log in it and you go to settings. Once you have settings, here you can see that there is a access control. Here, anyone, if you click this anyone, then without password, they will access. But anyone who enters a passcode, then they will access it. So even if you forget beginning, you can always set the password at the end also. Anytime you can set the password. any free sites for conducting quiz with timer for each questions? Really, I don't know, sir. If you know it, you can tell us. Even whatever, for example, NPTEL exams and all we are writing, there also there is no particular time limit for each question. Usually, time limit will be there for entire duration. But I don't know if someone knows it, then they can answer in top chat that whether any such option is available. In Testmoz, while publishing test, it is asking for email access code which is available in paid version. No, in Testmoz, while publishing test, it is asking for email access code, which is not. You can publish it freely without any paid version. You might have selected some option which is available only for paid users. Okay, so you disable that option, then it will work. Can we get YouTube URL of question and answer session of every day for our future reference? Definitely. This all YouTube links will be shared on our Telegram group. It will be available every time. Why we can't make HTML form for website of Google form when it include question type file upload? Uh, yes, because this file upload, that means when we select as a file upload question, that it should be stored somewhere. So it should be stored somewhere. So that may be one reason where if you want to embed it in website, it is not supporting. So when file upload option is selected, we cannot embed in some website. Do we need to create a password for the students in Google Forms? Of course, you can create some password, but it is same for all students. That one should know it. If you want to conduct only MCQs or true or false kind of quiz, then you may use Kahoot. It allows you to put timer on each question from 5 to okay. So somebody answered it here that Kahoot is a app where you can set timer for each question, but I don't know how much it is useful. Students can, if 1 hour exam is there, usually as a student, he should get time. He can answer any question any time during that one. But it is a good that somebody answered that one can try Kahoot, Kahoot, that one can try it. Okay, thank you, sir. Is there any settings to enter valid email ID on in Google Form? See, valid email ID means still there will be, if you select that enter collect email address, you will get somewhat close to 80 to 85% correct email IDs, but there is no proper way of entering it. But if you validate, for example, I'll explain here. If you validate here, for example, email ID, okay, then I will make it this as a short question. Now I can validate here, and in validate text, then you enter as a email address. So then it will look for that email, whether at the rate symbol is there, such things there. But still there is a chance that we may enter wrong email ID. It cannot verify whether that email ID we have entered is correct or not. It only checks whether it is in correct format or not. That's all. Okay. For example, I can write here ABC. Just for example, I can write here abc@gmail.com. Whether it can't recognize whether such mail is already existing or not, but only checks whether it is in proper email ID format or not. That's all. Okay. Is there a tool which supports audio questions and audio multiple choice answers? Uh, okay, nice question. Maybe in Google Forms you can upload as a video or you can upload as a image or video. So maybe you can upload in your question as a audio or video question saying your your question. Okay. Audio multiple choice questions. I don't know whether it is there or not. What is the role of validation? I have already explained what is the role of validation. It is useful for accept, just like in your assignment today, until unless you submit some URL type of one, it won't accept. So validation is very useful. For example, some mobile number you want to expect. So you can say that it is a number which is 10 digit. Such cases, it is possible. Uh, Tomorrow live session is at what time? See, I would like to tell one thing here that our tools, demonstration videos, they are already recorded videos, because uh, live streaming we cannot depend on quality. There may be always technical problem, so don't think that we are not giving live videos means we are not we are not ready to face audience. It is best way now I can suggest anyone is, whenever you are explaining a tool, whenever you are explaining your lecture to students, better prepare your video offline, then you upload it on YouTube, because once you prepare offline, there is no disturbance of internet connectivity. So when you upload it on YouTube, then everybody will watch without any disturbance. Whereas in live stream, it may not be possible all the case, and you require a lot of data consumption every time. So what I am saying here is all our demonstration videos, they are already recorded videos. They are not live. But every day, 4 p.m. onwards, there will be a live session, because we don't know what type of questions you have in your mind. So you can post your question here. We will try to answer if we know those questions answers. Okay. So there will be daily live session from 4 p.m. onwards on those tools discussed daily. So, but tools demonstration videos are recorded videos, and we feel that such videos make more interesting, make more audible, reachable. Okay. Whereas in live streaming, at least whatever internet connection I have seen that there is a slight problem in audio quality as well as video quality. So it doesn't look much while go through those live videos. Okay, fine. Is there any attendance? There is no attendance. You're all teachers. You came here to learn something, but try to attend these live sessions, because they are going to solve your most of the doubts. So I can say you mark your attendance through this YouTube live channel under this chat box. Okay, fine. Maybe just one example, morning live session, you might have seen that when we are living, there was a connection problem. So audio and video was not synchronized properly. So such things happens, and it is always better. mm, Prepare your video offline, then upload it on YouTube and share with others. There is no problem. So difference between Microsoft Teams and Microsoft Forms is the same. See, Microsoft Teams is different, Microsoft Form is different. Microsoft Teams is just like Google Meet, where Microsoft Teams is just like it involves many things together at one place. You can create a class in Microsoft Teams. You can invite students there. You can conduct live meetings there. So Microsoft Teams is a collection of many things, where you can have even Microsoft Form also in Microsoft Teams. Okay. Next, if there are no questions, then we can close it. But let me see before uh, any questions are there. I would like to tell one thing, that today, suppose you have not completed all these three tools, you have gone today. So maximum people may watch night. Today night, if you watch, if you have any difficulty, tomorrow 4 p.m. First, we will take questions which are having doubts on today's session. Okay, then we will continue live session for that current day session. Okay, so every day, if you have any difficulty, you can, if you have any difficulty about today's tools and you are watching after question and answer session, those things you can ask in next day live session. Okay, so this live session, try to restrict questions to that particular day or just before that day, not whichever coming for next day. Those questions will be answered on particular day. Okay, so if there are no questions, or if I have left out any questions, final video assignment must be 10 to 15 minutes. Why 30 minutes? 30-minute video is too long for students. Sir, I would like to tell here, if at all we want to take online lecture, it should be at least 30 minutes. Because in 10 to 15 minutes, how much content we will prepare? So it is, we are demanding at least 30 minutes video. Please prepare for us 30 minutes video. And if you want for your students, you can prepare 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. But for our FDP, what we have designed is 30 minutes video. Okay. So 5-10 minutes here and there, it's fine. But our intention, one should understand. If you start preparing 30 minutes, you will come to know what are the topics you have to cover and so on. Uh, just before concluding, let me see whether any question left out. Sir, any tool for conducting an online descriptive examination? Of course, any descriptive type means it is, you can give it as essay type question, but that one should manually correct it. There is no other way. All forms supports descriptive. You can conduct, but you have to check it manually only. In question, there is a musical instrument voice. Then how can students judge it? I suppose that you should add your question as a audio, then ask answers as multiple choice. Okay. So I repeat again, don't come here just for some because you have to mark your attendance. Okay. So make your time and try to listen to questions, answers. Uh, Better to put live sessions after 5 p.m. or 5 p.m. please. We also have some constraints. So of course, as I said already, if you have missed this live session, don't worry, you can watch again. And if your questions are not answered, you ask tomorrow. Okay. But 4 p.m. is suitable time for us because 4 to 6 we can give time. After that we have some other so I am sorry to say that we'll start from 4 p.m. But if you have difficulty, you watch these sessions after your whenever you are free, and still you have some doubts, next day you can ask. Okay. Fine. Is there any attendance and feedback links? So feedback link usually we give for all our FDPs at the end of last day. Overall feedback you can give. We don't want to take feedback every day because we are two only the resource persons. So we don't want to take feedback for each and every session. Of course, you can give feedback at the end. Okay. How to copy Google Form to Microsoft Form? That is not available as of I know. I have created a Testmoz form. How to share the link in assignment form. I have already explained in this during live session. You please go through it. You will understand how to copy all the three I have shown already. For mathematics expression, there is no option in Google Form. Sir, can we insert any image in Google Form and can we ask them to name different parts of images? Obviously, you can do it. You insert a name and make it that as a descriptive long answer or short answer question so that they will write depending on that image. How to add PPT in front of the Google Form? So you can add only as an image, not entire PPT. You can add as an image or video in Google Form, but there is no option that you can add as a PPT. Uh, of course, if I am wrong, then one can rectify me. But what I know is you can add as an image or you can add as a video. Okay. Is there live question and answer session every day on YouTube at 4 p.m.? Yes, every day there will be a live session where you can have your doubts. You can ask, we will try to answer it. In mobile, how to give marks for question? So whether it is a mobile or desktop, the layout is same except viewing option. There also, if you are asking for Google Form, then click on that answer key, you can give it. Okay. What is the utility of duplicate key? I don't know which question this belongs to. how to create more than one branching. So you create one question, then based on that question you go to next question. For that question also you can create it, but for one question you can create branching. Okay, and you set that question as a multiple choice question, just like for example, whichever is correct, based on that it will go. Okay, for each option we can create, which question should be answered. Okay, tomorrow live session is at what time? Every day live session only from 4 p.m. onwards, and all our lectures, video lectures, will be uh, recorded and uploaded on YouTube, and those links will be shared. Okay. Hmm. So, is there any free quiz facility which is similar to that of NetGate, where it displays which each questions are attempted or not? So, at present in these three, it is not available. Uh, maybe in Moodle it may be available. Maybe in Moodle, when we discuss at that time, we'll discuss later. Okay. Oh. So while installing OBS, the error is coming. Your system is missing components that OBS Studio requires. Would you like to download them? This is a general. If you are using Windows 7 or something, uh, that there is something called Visual Studio. That file one should download it. You can download it. Is a smaller file. You can install it. Okay, so I hope I have answered maximum questions. Now, after some time, this link will be shared in Telegram group, and I thank all the teacher participants, whoever participated in this and have raised your doubts. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.